Hi, I'm Scott from M.O.R.E, and today we're going to show you why you should install a heavier duty bracket that holds your evap canister in place. And we'll show you how to do that. But this is your evap canister right here. It's just a piece of plastic, but it's a very expensive piece of plastic. And the only bracket that holds it in and protects it is a piece of .050 stamped steel that's way too light and will get knocked off when you get across some wheel off, and that's an expensive piece of plastic to replace. Now what M.O.R.E has done and designed is come up with a piece of skid plate protection that's 3/16 plate, that's an easy install, 3 bolts, and to bolt this up, and this will totally protect your evap canister and keep it protected from all those rocks that you're going to be coming over. So let's go ahead and let's get started and show you how to do this. Okay, what we're looking at here is the evap canister bracket. It's pretty thin, and it does get knocked off if you get across a big obstacle, big rock. Can do some serious damage. So alright, what you're going to do right about right here towards the back of the evap canister, there's a bolt. I've loosened it up with the ratchet, but I'm going to go ahead and unscrew it. What you're going to do is bring this, take this bolt out, and then that single bolt will loosen this canister, plastic canister, and scoot it back this way. That gets you access to the electrical, these two lines here, and then the other one will get up here and we'll take that line off. That gets you back here into the back, a lot easier to get access to. So what we're going to do now, this is the electrical portion here. Just squeeze right here, squeeze right there, and that and comes undone. And then what you'll do is get you a small flathead screwdriver, and these little clips are little kind of a U-shaped clip, and they can be a bear, but they do come out. There we go. There's one. We'll get it out of the way. Still got one more. There we go. There we go. We got that. This little piece right here is what you're looking to. There's 2 little clamps, one on each side of this white main piece, so you got to pry them both out and then pull this down, and then just bring this down a little bit further like that. Okay, got that. So this is what I'm talking about. Excuse me. This is what I'm talking about right here. You've got this piece right here that these 2 horseshoes come up and around the tube and hold this hose on. So get those upper ones out and down, and that'll release that hose on both these 2. Now this one right here, we're not gonna loosen it from the evap canister right here. We're gonna come on over into here, and we're gonna do the same thing and break this line right here, which is a natural release for this line. Okay, this one here, this one's a lot easier to get than those other 2 white ones. I've zoomed in right here. It's kind of hard to see, and I'll show you after I get it down. But right here is a little lock, and it just swings up out of the way. I'm just pushing it with my thumb up that way. Just doing it that way, and then pulling it apart just like that. And this canister's totally loose, we'll remove the bolts up in here and drop it down for you. Now last thing we need to do is go ahead and we're going to remove these two. They're a 6mm socket. I'm sorry, 16mm socket. This is already loose and out. And this one right here, this is the one I was telling you about. Go ahead and get the plastic canister out this way. But also we got one more 16mm on here for that. We'll take out. So we'll go ahead and pull these. Your hand on this, it will drop. So there's your whole canister down. Now be sure and save all your hardware because you will use all your factory hardware. Okay, you're going to reuse your factory bolts, all but two. You've got a 7/16 by 2 3/4. I'm going to zoom in here. I'm going to show you right where we're going to put that. I'm going to drop it right down through this hole right here. Right there. And there's where you'll pick up your other factory bolt right there. Okay, before you start, go ahead and put your evap canister in and put this 5/6 in and go ahead and tighten it down. Again, the canister will be inside your skid plate. So go ahead and do that first, then we'll put it up into the proper position. Okay, we're going to go ahead and set this on up in here. Again, we're going to use mostly all your factory bolts. There's one that we're going to use, this 7/16. Just get them finger started at this point. Okay, we've got our nut here on the 7/16 by 2 3/4. We got the factory bolt right here in. We've got these two in right here, and we're ready to go ahead and just cinch it all down. Okay, you're ready to go ahead and put your hoses in, and you're done. You're good to go.